everyone's always excited to put the pads on for the first couple times, and then yeah, we just got to sustain that energy throughout the whole camp.
What have you seen from the two new guys at your position, Lawson and Pierce?
Yeah, I mean they've been doing good. I mean it's just buried in the playbook right now because it's a big transition from high school because that's how I felt about it. But yeah, they're getting it and they're making a lot of plays, so they're looking good.
For a guy who's already accomplished as much as you have in your first 2 seasons, what are you looking at this spring in terms of improvement in areas you're trying to get better in?
Yeah, I mean I want to continue to get stronger like in the weight room and really focus on like the small details of my game, like throughout my route running, and just be able to be more dominant in the run game too.
What's been the biggest difference that you've seen so far with Coach Bobo running the offense?
I mean, he's been throwing a couple wrinkles in there of his own. I mean, he's been doing a good job. I mean, we kept most of the same terms just because it's a lot easier of a transition. He made an easy transition for all of us. But yeah, I like what he's been doing, throwing a few wrinkles in there that I like. So.
How might the tight end room look different, be utilized different when you don't have that freakish athlete in there like Darnell was the last couple years?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna miss Darnell. I mean, he seemed like a first-round pick. So I mean, always gonna take a little bit of a hit like that. But I mean, Delp's coming in there. He's put on a little bit of weight, and he's been blocking pretty good so far this camp, and just has to sustain. And I mean, just trying to fill that role.
What ways do you feel like Oscar has grown going into his second year?
Yeah, I feel like knowing the playbook coming in because I mean, first spring you're buried in it, like I said, and then second spring you're more comfortable with the whole offense and everything. He's been here for a whole year, and he's just been doing a lot better. I mean, moving people, route running, just everything is just on another level.
How has your role changed as somebody that's been around for a while? You know, how has your role changed as maybe a leader now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. I mean, yeah, it's definitely changed a little bit just because I'm one of the older guys now, which is kind of shocking me because I mean I feel like I haven't been here very long. But I mean, I'm just trying to maybe do a little bit more, take a little bit more of a leadership role, even though I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
What have you learned about Carson and Brock maybe that you didn't know before as they've gone into this spring?
Yeah, I mean, they're both great dudes, and I mean they've been around for a while too. So I mean it's just gonna be a QB fight, and I mean they're dueling out. It makes them both better. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
You've lived with Brock, and you've obviously known him dating back to your time as a recruit. Have you noticed a change in him, or has anything been different with him, given the spring he does have a good opportunity, a chance to potentially win that starting quarterback job?
Yeah, I think I feel that a little bit. He kind of like has a different like sense of urgency and sense of focus to him. Just getting up, studying the playbook, studying what we have that day, and he just. I mean, I'm proud of him. He just seems a lot more involved in everything that's going on.
Does it mean less hunting trips?
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe a little bit this spring. Maybe a little bit more stuff. A little bit less stuff.
What have you noticed from Rara and Dominic, the two veteran receivers that came in? What sort of stood out in this early part of spring about that?
Yeah, I mean, Rara's just been out there making plays. I mean, he's just an athlete. I mean, he's gonna be really good for us. And then Dom, I mean, he's shifty and catches almost everything. So I mean, I think they're gonna be two good additions for our receiver room.
Brock had a question, non-football, about NIL. I think I remember in the off-season, maybe in January, I read that you weren't going to take any of the NIL money. You had enough of the deals. Can you talk about what goes into that decision of essentially turning away an opportunity for even more money?
Yeah, I mean, it was like with the collective, and they offered me a little bit of something, but I just feel like I have enough of my own stuff going that it could kind of go to kick back into some of the other sports, and hopefully some other guys get the opportunity.
And then as far as the NIL goes, I don't know. I mean, we all saw Stetson dress up as a milkman. I've seen you on billboards and
Yeah.
pictures. But have you done anything fun or interesting during the off season that it comes to mind?
I mean, signing some stuff. I mean,
Nothing too crazy.
no, nothing too
You
crazy.
haven't dressed up?
Oh no. Yeah. try to stay away from all that.
Brock, you were obviously featured in Monken's offense the last couple of years. Did you wonder how the change to Bobo might affect, your production?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely kind of thought about that when it first came, but then, I mean, Bobo's kind of been around the tight end room a lot and through the last year, and I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in this coming year, but I mean, I hope to be utilized almost the same way as I was in London's offense.
Brock just having more speed with Dominic coming in and on the outside, just overall a little more speed of receiver and Darnell not being there. Does that change the dynamics? Could we be seeing less 12 personnel and stuff this year?
Yeah, I think we're. I mean, it's still early to tell. I mean, still a lot of like development to go, and I mean, still some of those like even Dom and Rara are still kind of trying to get it figured out in the playbook. So they're still swimming in their heads a little bit, but they're getting playing faster and stuff. But I mean, it's still kind of early to tell. So we'll see when it gets later in camp.
What impression did you have with Coach Bobo being around the tight ends last year and getting to work with him like that was like last season?
I loved Coach Bobo last year. I mean, he was always around, just bringing a good vibe, and I mean, he's a really smart dude on the offensive side of the ball. So I mean, I'm happy with it.
How much do you feel like that helps that he was here last year? This has been a totally new person walking into this role.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was good to have him like come in that year because I mean, everyone got used to him being around and used to his personality, and it wasn't like we're bringing in a brand new face from outside, not knowing a thing about it. So, and he knew all of us, so that kind of helped the transition too.
We heard Javon talk about it last week, and Kirby mentioned it out there today at practice, eating off the floor. What exactly does that mean, and what kind of actions are y'all taking to show that kind of mentality?
Yeah, I mean, we're just got to keep working and just stick to our roots and stick to the standard and just never just do anything that's not that. I mean, we can't stray away from the things that have been working. So.
How important are guys like Davis Day and Drew Sheehan, and what's your relationship with some of those kind of guys that don't get a lot of the credit as the guys on the scout team do?
Oh yeah, I mean they put in just as much time as we do. I mean they're always out there, always bringing a good vibe to the tight end room. They get their reps and they don't complain. So it's always nice to have them around.
Brock, when it comes to your, obviously you've had a fantastic career, and we're still trying to get to know you as a person. You keep it pretty vanilla. But I don't know if I've ever seen you look angry. Like when you play football, is there an angry Brock we don't see, or is this pretty much what we see is what we get even on the field?
Yeah, I mean I don't really get like too high or low during games. I feel like, I mean I'm just kind of always, I mean I'm pretty chill on the field for the sport that we play. I feel like.
Is there anything that gets you angry? Siblings, off field, cold food, early wake up calls?
It'll be like random stuff, just like a random like someone like poked me or something. I'll get angry. Like, I mean it doesn't make any sense, but I mean not a lot of stuff bothers me, I guess. Yeah.
For you, Brock, do you have to make any kind of adjustment with Stetson not being the quarterback and the fact that this is going to be whoever wants to win the job? Does that change anything you have to do, or any adjustments you have to make?
I think it just goes back to building trust with the dudes. I mean, they're all going to get plenty of reps because we take so many reps in practice. But just throughout the spring camp, fall camp, 7-on-7s, I mean, we're all going to be getting reps together. And just the more reps we can get, the more trust and the relationship we can build with each other on the field.
In the past, you've said you've enjoyed watching George Kittle play. What is it about his play style that sort of inspires you or makes you want to mold your game after it?
Yeah, I think his versatility, like in the pass game, is very big, and I mean he's a hell of a run blocker, and he's not afraid to get in there and everything. So I try to model my game after that.
Did you grow up a Niners fan?
A little bit, yeah. I had a Niners helmet and everything. Yeah.
Do you ever have guys like Charlie Warner, any of the other former Georgia tight ends, kind of reach out to you and to see how y'all are doing or ever visit?
Yeah, I mean, Charlie's always around. Like right now during the off season, he's around getting treatment, working out. So, I mean, it's always nice to talk to him and talk to Fitz once in a while, and then see what happens with Darnell coming up. So, yeah.
We have time for one more question.
Do you actually know anything about wine growing up with that?
I actually do not. No, I have no clue. No.
Somebody in the family?
I mean, I know people, but I don't know why I'm that good.
Thanks, Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
And